Hey folks, so I'm going to check out this little Norge here. This is one I picked up on one of my big road trips, kind of a spur of the moment impulse buy thing, and it's in terrible shape. Only reasons that I actually bought it, it's a porcelain coated cabinet, so I know those are nicer when cleaned up. Has a few chips here and there, but nonetheless I think it'll clean up okay. It's a smaller size, so it was pretty much easy to handle, and also from a standpoint of selling these to people who want to enjoy them in their homes, the smaller sizes seem to be more popular. Now, this one's a lot earlier than my first Norge rollator. The cabinet hardware tells me that. In the rollator pump, looking through the Norge manual, that stamped steel rollator cover, that was the first design. And after that, they went to the cast iron one like my other Norge has, for quietness reasons. Still have the instructions. Norge Corporation, Division of Borg-Warner, Detroit, Michigan. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to force the flywheel to turn by hand. And we'll see how much of a SO2 gas cloud comes out. And after that excitement is over with, then we'll take it apart and see if there's any hope for it. It's already telling me it needs help. One thing I noticed already, that is like almost seized up, and the start-stop knob is pretty well stuck. And I don't want to break the control, because it's pretty well integrated to the fridge, and I know if I break that I won't be able to put anything back that looks right. Got to get a few screws for that. Got the famous rollator logo etched into the ceramic. So yeah, this is my starting point. It's quite a mess. I don't know what the future's going to hold for it, but I'm going to give it the best shot that I can give it. So I got the camera on the tripod. The trouble is, this little short Norge, the tripod is too tall even when it's fully collapsed. So you're really not going to see very good of a video. But this part won't be that long. I'm just going to see if I can turn the flywheel. Yeah, it's moving. I don't hear any hissing yet. It's not overly stiff. Fan's rubbing on something, probably a bent blade. Well, interesting. So in light of that, I'm going to try to hook the motor up to some power and see what happens. I'm going to just take the cover off here and determinate all the factory wiring, because it's all crumbled and everything, and just hook up a test cord. Once I get that hooked up, I will resume the video. So I hooked up the test cord to the GE motor. I also gave it a nice drink of oil so it turns a little freer. And let's see what happens when the switch is thrown. Look at that. .5 amps of current draw. Seems pretty legitimate. Don't feel any heat though. course, ambient temperature. Bearings don't seem to be getting hot. I'm sure a lot of the noise it's making is because it doesn't have these suspension springs. Yep, looks a little rotten. But all I can say at this point is now its initial startup was actually better than my last one. Because remember that one, the belt was all messed up and it shook real bad and made a lot of noise. This one runs a whole lot smoother. Hear a little tapping noise in there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. I do hear some gas flowing through there, but definitely not any boiling, not any liquid. A little Rain-X and Scotch-Brite work made that cabinet shine. That's a bad spot that'll have to be touched up. And the Norge logo is missing. But in general, not so bad. And I don't have any fittings to put in the system to try to pull vacuum or anything, so I'm going to call this a video and post it and show everybody this little very old, very early Norge rollator. Thanks for watching.